Alright, as of when this video goes up, it is still New Year's Eve for me. And to all that watch this, that it is already New Year's Day for, before I start this video, Happy New Year's. Hope you had a good night, and that the new year is great. Not just for you, but for your family and friends and such. Anyways, so, I've been thinking. Not very hard, but I've been thinking about what to make this video over. Like, do I tell a New Year's Eve day story, or do I do something inspirational? And honestly, I landed on resolutions. You know, that thing we do every year, normally at the end of December, that setting a goal for the start of the year that we quit at the first month. Unless you are that overachiever who pushes it to the 1st of March, you know who you are, asshole, making us look bad. With resolutions, we always like to stick to the normal stuff, right? Like, I want to eat better, or exercise, or some goals of reading more often to taking time to go for walks. And, you know, the overall trying to better yourself. And honestly, you shouldn't set that as a first of the year goal. You should start that right now. If you want to better yourself, start now, not later. But we are not here for this. This stop being lazy and put in the work talk. Good old classic, stop setting yourself up for failure by putting it off. This is why I generally don't like resolutions. It's because we, set these goals to better ourselves, and honestly, I say fuck that. We need to start setting dumb stuff for goals at the start of the year. Like, how long into a year can you go with doing something or not doing something that won't really have a major negative effect to your day-to-day? One of those goals that makes you feel kind of proud of the dumb things, or oddly ashamed over nothing. Okay, examples. And feel free to give your own ideas in the comments. And keep them sensible. I am looking for something more legitimate. Not you trying to act like a funny edgelord, cause you're not. Just getting ahead of the bullshit before it starts, I guess. Anyway, examples. So, one of the first I thought of was, how about rather than you spending that like 4+ hours a day, or, at a time, binge watching a show, why not spend that time watching one episode of several shows? Alright, hear me out. Let's say 4 hours equates to roughly 8 episodes. That's almost a whole season from one show. So, rather than doing 8 from one show, how about you do 1 from 8 shows? Damn. The more I think about this, the cooler it sounds. I mean, it's one thing to sit and watch all of one show in 1 or 2 sittings. But if you do 1 episode at a time from several shows, you actually could end up being excited to go and watch that next episode. To actually take your time and to enjoy the show. Giving a little time to think on some of the things. Ooh, how about those of you who have a handful of lists on Amazon that you just keep adding stuff to? Clear those lists out. And I don't mean the reasonable way of taking 5 minutes to look through and decide what you really want, or just add it out of impulse with hopes of getting it soon. No. I mean actually go in, start adding a couple things to the cart and ordering it. And could be anything. Those clothes you wanted to get, or maybe some special toys you added while drinking that one night. Or maybe a fancy little box that you wanted to be able to, put in those number of toys into. Anyway, not judging, but for real though, just start clearing those lists out by like actually ordering the stuff. And I mean, obviously things that you already have that's still on the list you forgot to get rid of, or just general crap you're like, I don't want this, don't get it, be reasonable obviously, but like do it the dumb way, just start buying the crap. Could also try to make it a point to eat out at new places. Like those days tired as shit after work, and you just say screw it, stop at somewhere, some fast food place. Rather than your normal, go somewhere new. Or do that, order stuff before you leave from work to go pick it up on your way home. Or when you plan to go out to eat with friends or family, go to places you've never been before. Maybe I'm getting a little too into the better self of this, trying new things. But hear me out. Rather than grabbing your favorite ice cream at the store, pick a different flavor. Or grab a few different ones. Like the, buy X amount for discounted price or whatever. And then just mix them. Like a scoop from each of them, just, put them all in a bowl. I think that'd be interesting. This is starting just to sound like crap you could do randomly rather than a New Year's thing. See, this is why I want you guys to comment and leave ideas. Because, hey, who knows? You may find a couple of them that you want to quit by February. And you can give others the same idea. Because the best I could think of for myself is spending more time in my apartment naked. Just saying. Feeling free, not worrying about wearing anything. Until I cook. I learned that lesson long ago. Anyway. So, that's all I got, kids. Hope you enjoyed the video and the piece that I created. If so, like it, follow if you haven't already. You know the drill. Every other YouTuber does this. Says it. There's links in the description down below. And, yeah, that's all I got. Hope you guys have a good night. Don't drink and drive. Tip your Uber drivers well. See you guys next video. Have a great New Year.